today we're celebrating Shocktober, the spookiest time of year. Join us at the Natural Habitat Podcast.
The Natural Habitat Podcast. The Natural Habitat Podcast. The Natural Habitat Podcast.
Have like this look in your eyes all glazed and you're just like staring at the screen and you're like, oh, I'm watching this bird feed this dog shit.
Yeah, I was. I didn't even see you sit down because I was watching this video. I got you right here on one side of the screen and I got the video on the other.
Yeah.
And I'm like watching this video and I heard the chair. I'm like, I heard the noise, the squeak of the chair. I'm like, was that the bird making that noise?
No, I don't know. Maybe it could have been part of the video.
It could have been.
Welcome to the Natural Habitat Podcast, everybody. My name is Mikey Boohyah,
My name's Who Knows.
and we are joining you. We're in the throes of October, and we're here to celebrate a wonderful time of year. My favorite holiday. What's going on over there? You having some technical difficulties?
No.
That was real sly. No, everything's good.
I'm just rearranging shit. You know.
We're here to celebrate Hallows Eve, Witches Night, Lamb's Wool, Snap Apple Night, whatever it is you call it, wherever you are in the world. And like I said, it's my favorite holiday out of all holidays in the world is Halloween. I decorate, I'm going to say mid-September. September 14th is the day that you could start putting shit up. Decorate the whole house. Decorate my face. I get all brand new Halloween tattoos all over my neck. And, you know, I go all out. It's like my Christmas and my birthday and Easter all wrapped into one.
Yeah, I'm like that with Christmas. I love Halloween. But
you're a Christmas guy.
Yeah, I'm the Christmas guy.
He's a Christmas kid over here.
Well, my little brother's birthday is on Christmas.
Yeah?
Yeah, so it's just like always been a huge thing.
That would suck to
Yeah,
have a
and-
birthday on Christmas.
You would think, but it really doesn't. I mean, like, because it was on Christmas, like, he's always been lucky to where he separated it. Like, he would focus Christmas mostly on Christmas, you know, for family. But then we would have a party for him on New Year's for fucking his birthday.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it was like, it's basically for him, it's a party all the way until New Year's, you know? It's like Christmas all the way through New Year's.
That's dope.
Birthday holiday. Yeah. So it's like, we've always made the best of it. And it's,
Like how?
I feel like there's so much content too for Christmas, you know, like you can really start. I always start like, kind of like the stores do, you know, like the stores will start even putting decorations and shit out around the same time as they do. Yes, the same time they do for Halloween.
It's right about
around
now.
October 1st, fucking Christmas and Halloween both start coming creeping out. So I'm with it though. Like I love all the holidays really, but Halloween is a good one. I always liked it as a kid going out and trick or treating, and it was like one of those times where when you got a certain age that you could actually get some separation from your parents or whatever, and you could go out and party, and that was like an actual night where you could party and get away with shit. Nobody would fucking hassle you over it, and you know that was probably like a big reason why we all grew up liking Halloween so much.
Yeah, I agree. And you know, I'm a firm believer that Christmas should not overlap with Halloween at all. I don't think that Christmas, Santa Claus, not even Jack Skellington should be mentioned at all until it is November 1st. So that's...
Yeah, because there's even a holiday in between them, you know? People forget about Thanksgiving sometimes, and that's a fucking big holiday in itself.
Yep. Well, Thanksgiving isn't real, so we'll get into that next month. We're going to have a fun Thanksgiving episode about the Christians and the Indians. So Halloween goes all the way back to 4000 BC in Ireland. And that is at the beginning of time, according to some people, right? Creationists, about 6,000 years ago. So
apparently
Halloween started right around the time when God created this universe that we're living in. And, it was, it started as everyone knows, it started, it was a pagan ritual. It was a Celtic thing. And legend goes that people would leave out treats and shit for dead people and people that were passed on, because on Halloween, the layer between our realm and the realm of the passed on is the thinnest, so it's easier for them to cross over. And people would dress up. It used to be so they could blend in with the spirits and, ghosts wouldn't know that they were people. And then it used to be for scaring away the spirits, because the spirits were just people, so they would dress up like monsters and the spirits wouldn't fuck with them. And shit kind of changed throughout history, and now it's an Americanized candy holiday where everybody sluts it up and children are poisoned and buildings are set on fire all around Detroit. So things change, but back in the day, it definitely was some sort of ritualistic shit. You know what I mean? It had some dark beginnings.
Yeah. Here's a dark beginning. The first jack-o'-lanterns were actually made from turnips.
That is a very dark beginning. Wow. What a shocking twist.
Who knew? Turnips.
And let's get this one out of the way so that so we don't have to talk about it. Is that the Halloween mask from the movie Halloween was a William Shatner mask that was painted white. Everybody loves that fact, and it seems like it's
spoiler alert. That's probably going to pop up again.
Yeah, you're right. It is, and that's on the top of every facts list for Halloween. Is like, did you know? Yeah. It's like we all know that William Shatner's face was spray painted white and used for Michael Myers. Everybody knows that now. We can take it off the list. It doesn't have to be number one anymore, guys.
It's not on our list. But when you hear it on somebody else's, don't blame us.
I just put it on there. Damn it.
It's all right. Players fucked up.
It's all good. So there was something that started in a small town at churches and schools. It was because of the danger of trick-or-treating, and people were afraid that their kids were going to get abducted and, poisoned and all this shit. They did something called trunk-or-treating, where everybody would park in a parking lot, pop their trunks, and they would decorate the back of their cars all spooky and put strobe lights and fog machines in there, and they would hand out candy from their trunk. And that just seems like, okay, hypothetically, if I was a child abductor and molester, okay? Hypothetically, if. I would totally be all about trunk-or-treating. You know what I mean? You just wait till no one's looking, you toss one of them in there, and you go, all out of candy, bye, and you leave. You know? How easy is that?
Yeah. And that's a huge thing. I mean, I'm sure Halloween is a pedophile's favorite holiday. For sure. Because there's kids running around everywhere.
And there's one of the biggest myths.
Scary.
One of the biggest myths around Halloween is poison candy and razor blades inside of candy bars and shit.
Yeah, I don't know if that's ever actually happened. I don't think it's ever happened. I think that's just a way that our parents scare us into letting them check our candy first, and then when they check our candy, then they get to take out their favorites.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, I think it's all a scam.
Yeah, because that's what I would do.
Really, yeah,
but there actually has been a lot of recorded counts of poisoning. Not so much razor blades and stuff, but there has been lots of arsenic and shit like that. And most of the time, I want to say 95% of the time, it's a family member or a parent.
Yeah, I was just going to say, who knows if it's targeted towards kids or if it's specifically targeted to people they don't like, or like who knows the scenario. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
it's always
I could
parents.
see somebody having like a separate bowl of candy for neighbors they don't like or some shit. You know what I mean? Like, you know, that makes sense. Or like some secret weed candies or something that, you know, you want to give to some of your friends to fuck with them.
Yeah.
Or something like that, you know, but
That's what
there's a lot of retarded posts going around on Facebook and stuff right now showing ecstasy pills and like, if you get these in your fucking candy, don't eat them and throw them away. These are not candy. These are fucking ecstasy pills and all this shit. Like that's actually a thing, you know. I think somebody was just trying to be funny. For one, all drugs cost money, parents. So pull your fucking head out of your ass. People just don't give away money for free. You
right?
know what I'm saying? Like people are not handing out ecstasy on Halloween. They're not fucking giving you pills that cost $10 each for free. You know what I'm saying?
I know.
Like,
To
it's not
80
gonna
kids?
happen.
No way.
I don't know what neighborhood you live in, but if you live in the free ecstasy neighborhood, give me your address and we'll be there in a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck it.
Yep. There was this dude, Ronald O'Brien, who laced his son's pixie sticks with cyanide, and he laced a whole bunch of them and gave them to all the neighborhood kids that came over because he wanted it to look like it was someone else that did it. You know what I mean? He didn't just want his kid to die. So he poisoned a whole bunch of kids, and fucking like 8 of them died. It was crazy. And then some other 5-year-old kid ate his uncle's heroin. But his uncle said that heroin candy was designed for him and that the kid wasn't supposed to get it. He stole it. So I believe that.
Well, I want some of that.
So in every case recorded of Halloween candy poisoning, the Halloween candy was fine until the kids got home. And then the parents fucking poisoned that shit.
Yeah.
So,
probably.
So kids, don't trust your parents.
Yep. And don't believe their lies. They just want your best candies. What was I just gonna say? Oh yeah, Halloween is the second highest grossing commercial holiday after Christmas.
Yep, that's crazy.
And then 50% of kids prefer to receive chocolate candy over non-chocolate candy in their trick or treat bag.
Yeah, it's like, what's the deal with that? Are all these kids pregnant ladies? Every one of them?
I don't know. I wasn't like, I don't know. I'm just not a chocolate person, I guess.
Yeah,
I like the
I always
sour
preferred
candies and-
I always preferred like gummy shit, like Starburst and shit like that.
Yeah, me too.
So did
want to get
you
into a smoke session?
Yeah, before we do that, did you know that way back in the day when Halloween was all ritualistic and Celtic and shit? Am I saying that right? I always feel like I say that word wrong. Celtic?
What?
Celtic? It's Celtic.
It's Celtic, yeah.
Then
it's only Celtic if you're a basketball player.
That's what it is. I always get them mixed up with the damn Celtics.
Yeah.
They would burn fires on Halloween to light the way for spirits that were trying to move around between dimensions and shit. And it would also ensure that the sun would come back after winter, because they believed that if they didn't have this fire, then the sun would never shine again and they'd be fucked. So all of their shit was based off of all these beliefs and legends that some drunk told them. And the priest would throw cattle bones into the fire for on Halloween, and it would have something to do with the dead. It would the burning of the bones was significant for the passed on, and that's where the term bonfire came from. It used to be bonefire, and now it's bonfire, and everybody sits around the bonfire. And it used to be an old Celtic basketball team tradition. Before games, they'd throw bones in the fire. Harry
Houdini was one of the most famous, mysterious magicians who ever lived.
That's right. He died on Halloween, huh?
And he died on Halloween.
That's dope.
As a result of appendicitis brought on by 3 stomach punches.
Yeah, you know what happened with that, right? You heard the story about how Houdini died? For anybody who doesn't know, you youngins out there, Houdini used to have a trick where he would have big, giant, strong men out of the audience that he didn't know would come up and they would punch him in the stomach because he would be able to flex his solar plexus and absorb the punch and he was kind of a tiny guy, and it was kind of a spectacle seeing a huge brawny dude punch this tiny guy full force and not even hurt him. So one day some guy came up to him on the street and was like, "Hey, you're Harry Houdini, the magician guy," and fucking punched him in the stomach like full force, and he wasn't ready for it, and it ruptured his organs, and fucking he had a bunch of internal bleeding and died a few days later on Halloween.
Pretty crazy.
Fuck yeah. Harry Houdini is say what you will about Harry Houdini, but he was magical.
Yeah.
Literally.
To say the least.
To say the least. That's really all I know.
He was a pimp, dude. He was really smart, and he fucking did a lot of crazy shit. You know, like, I couldn't imagine some of the shit that some of those magicians did. Even though, like, it's all illusions or whatever, they still do some crazy shit, locking themselves in crazy positions, fucking escaping fucking the straitjackets and all that shit. Like, I couldn't even be in a straitjacket without freaking out, you know? To have your shit tied up behind you, knowing there's no way you could get out of it, I'm just like, I'd immediately start to feel like claustrophobic or something. I'd be like, nah, get me the fuck out of here.
And you're all upside down.
I'm gonna flex and break out.
You're all upside down in water.
Yeah.
I'm gonna flex and break out.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's gonna work. But
no, probably not, but that's how you feel, you know?
Yeah. I had another point I wanted to make about Houdini, but guess what? It's gone. It's gone now. So let's get in.
Disappeared just like he did.
Oh my God. That's what I was gonna say, not about Houdini, but about the other one, David Copperfield.
Oh yeah.
He made the fucking Statue of Liberty disappear. That shit disappeared.
He also went on Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood.
And that both of those things are true. And after he made the Statue of Liberty disappear, they flew a helicopter around it and with a camera showing that it was gone and it wasn't just hiding behind a mirror. And also when he went on Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, they flew a helicopter around the studio just for fun. It was Mr. Rogers' helicopter, and he liked to take people on a spin with it. So they say that the Statue of Liberty that's there now is a fake. And the real one was stolen by David Copperfield and sold to, I assume, some Muslims and put in a cave somewhere. Was that racist?
I also heard that when he brought the statue back, it was naked underneath its clothes.
No way. Are you serious?
Yep. Crazy.
He made it come back with nipples and full anatomy.
Yep.
Had a full thing going on.
He's a bit of an artist himself, I guess.
Yeah, because originally she just used to be like Marilyn Manson, just like breasts with no nipples and then just a skin patch on the bottom. But now there's a vagina that you can crawl into.
Nice.
Yeah, you could, and it's actually part of becoming an American citizen now. After you take your citizenship test, you have to climb alone by yourself up the leg.
Be born into the country.
Yeah, be born into the country as an American, reborn.
Nice, that's cool. That's a perk.
You knew what I was getting at.
Yep. Boston, Massachusetts holds the record for the most jack-o'-lanterns lit at once with 30,128.
I remember seeing that picture of them all stacked, all like scaffolding, all stacked up.
That's like from here to space.
Shelf by shelf from here to space.
Yeah, good shit.
That's crazy.
All right,
I can't believe they did that.
Let's get into a smoke session because I'm high, but I'm not high enough.
All right. For anybody that's just joining us and doesn't know, we do a thing here called the NHP Smoke Sesh. You can join along with us and hashtag it on your favorite social media website, and we'll find it. And we pretty much just all come together in the same point in time, and we all smoke together. So we're recording this before. You're listening to it later. Someone else is going to listen to it next month, and all of us are going to smoke together at the same time right meow. So get your pipes packed up and your nails lit. Your torch should be burning already. And
make sure you're using your new products from your burn box. Make sure your icy tokes are chilled and inside your bong.
You know what?
Make sure you got your puffer shades on.
That's right. I'm gonna edit this out But I don't think Burnbox is with us anymore. Yeah, no, I haven't gotten any response
don't tell
from
them
them.
that.
So we're moving. I think we're gonna move on to bigger and better things. You know what I mean? It was good. It was good working with them. We thank you guys, and good luck. Good luck with your burn boxes. But I got something in the works. A new monthly box service that our listeners can enjoy. But this isn't commercial time. This is smoke sesh time.
Yeah.
One thing that we will never do.
Go ahead.
You can't just leave a hashtag laying out like that.
Hashtag NHP smoke sesh.
That's right. With all the proper capitalization. And also, I was going to say something about, those commercials that I did in the middle of the show. We are going to solemnly promise right now to our listeners that we will never break up the show with commercials in the middle. Because I think it kills the flow, you know? It's a model that Joe Rogan goes by. They always try to get him, because if you break up the flow of the show and do a commercial, then you're guaranteed more listeners, because people kind of just fast forward through the beginning. Don't tell our advertisers that, but there's a fast forward button, and I think it's kind of a thing that we don't want to do at this point in time. But if we get enough money, then we'll do it. But right now, we promise we're not going to do it to you. So I'm sorry about that advertisement that I just did, that I edited out, that you didn't hear anyway. So let's get into this smoke sesh.
Blaze it. Boom.
Michael Jackson's so dope.
He really was. Great choice in smoke session music.
Yeah, I agree. Thank you. And Michael Jackson, Thriller was the wickedest shit ever. I remember. I mean, it really wasn't.
It was like the first real music video, like the first fucking purpose-driven music video that was actually like a movie, like actually like a fucking video, and not just some scenes thrown together of you singing, acting a fool. You know, like there was actually a video to it. It was like a real thing. You know, and it wasn't like it was like specifically made for that in mind. Like I appreciate those type of videos because they have like a cinematic type of feel, and they take the theme or whatever to the next level. You know what I mean? Like they make it bigger than what it is. You know, and most music videos don't do that. Most videos are just about whatever. You know, but Thriller was huge, and it was like game changer.
Yep, I agree. I have the short video that I want to play. It's from the bonus disc of Thriller, all right? Because I got, like, the special re-release 20th anniversary or whatever. And yeah. I love Vincent Price. Like, Vincent Price is one of the spookiest dudes ever. He's in a bunch of old school influential shit. And he just so happens to be my great uncle by marriage, which I'll take. You know what I mean? I'll take it.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And
you know what's crazy, too, about him is that how he's been in so many of the classic movies and the influential time period movies, but he was even thrown into our generation through things like Scooby-Doo.
Yeah.
And other things like that. So they made sure that, he was smart enough to make sure that he was incorporated in all these different generations. So now he's still living on through us.
Yeah, he definitely carried on, and still to this day he'll be referenced, or he'll pop into some sort of episode of Family Guy and be like, "I'm Vincent Price," all crazy.
That's awesome.
But the thing that really stood out to me by this session is that Vincent Price has such a deep, ominous, crazy voice, and he's just like, "I'm Vincent Price," and then Michael Jackson has the soft, really high voice.
Yeah.
So in contrast together, it's a very strange mix. Let's see.
Okay, tape rolling. Anytime you want.
Hi, this is Michael Jackson.
This is Vincent Price. Michael Jackson is
The Thriller. Do we both say it?
Say it together. I say inviting you to. All right. Yeah.
Anytime, tape rolling.
Hi, this is Michael Jackson.
And this is Vincent Price inviting you to
The Thriller.
Darkness falls across the land.
And then he does his intro. So that was them in the booth making it. You know
Nice.
what I mean? And what a weird mix of people, mix of artists.
Fuck, how fun.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'm glad it
I
happened.
feel like that is the key feature in the fact of where collaborations come into play like that. You can mismatch the craziest type of people like Vincent Price and Michael Jackson and just get gold out of it. You know what I mean? And that's one of the coolest things about any of it, movies or music or whatever. Just the fact that people could be like-minded even though they're completely different or opposites or whatever, and still come together and make some cool shit like that. I don't know. Definitely I'm sure was a fun time, and it's cool that they have these little features for us to be able to check out, because I think we talked about it before about how think about how much when content is made, when movies are being filmed and songs are being made and all these things are happening, there's always extra stuff that doesn't make the cut because of the edit or whatever, and before DVDs there was really no way to get all that content out there for people to find and be able to like alternate endings, deleted scenes, you know what I mean, all these different type of things that weren't there before, or that were there but nobody could do anything with. It would be cool to see a lot of that shit now. It would be pretty dope. I mean, there's probably so much cool shit that we never got to see that we probably never will get to see, because it's just sitting collected in these fucking annals, hallways where they store old fucking movies and shit or whatever, old film or warehouses or whatnot.
From the end of the Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Yeah, like that, but just full of film.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
It's like that track that we just heard. Fucking that's something intimate in the studio with them and during the making that people didn't hear until 20 years after it came out. They found it somewhere on some old computer, and they were like, "Hey, weird." And that's dope. Those gems are fresh, and that's the technology that we live in. It's amazing, man. The internet's dope.
I got a
We say it a
video.
lot.
5 creepy facts.
All right,
Halloween.
Let's see if I get creeped out. This will be a test. I'm gonna smoke hash during, so I can maybe get
Me too.
paranoid.
Yeah. I'm getting the chills already.
Yeah, me too. Is it gonna have creepy music behind it?
Trick or treat. What does it really mean, or where did it originate from? I don't know about you guys, but when I was a kid, Halloween was just about getting candies. I never really understood why it was even celebrated, or why people actually took the time to decorate their homes with spooky things or even dress up for the celebration. Join us today as we count 5 creepy facts about Halloween. Number 5. The spooky celebration started way back, some 2,000 years ago. The South celebrated a festival called Samhain, where they believed that during that period, the boundary between the living and the dead was lifted, which freed the spirit from the underworld to wander Earth. So, during the celebration, gifts or food were left at doorsteps in effort to get rid of the evil spirit. The Celts adopted the Gregorian calendar, and the date for the Samhain was kept for October 31st, and has remained it ever since. Number 4. People that celebrate Halloween usually decorate their home with dark items. Some will even go as far as turning their home or garage into a haunted house. In 2005, the body of a 42-year-old woman was found hanging from a tree. Her body was suspended 15 feet above the ground and was easily seen from passing vehicles. It remained there for several hours without being reported because witnesses that were passing by thought that it was a Halloween decoration. Her death was ruled as an apparent suicide. Number 3. You most likely thought that the phrase trick or treat had a deep meaning behind it. The phrase trick or treat began in America in the early 20th century. At the time, kids in lower income neighborhoods were mischievous and would prank a number of innocent people. October 31st would mark a time for those kids to prank the whole neighborhood. The only way to stay safe from those prankers would be by offering a small bribe. It was usually tagged as a beggar's night. Number 2. Halloween is celebrated a lot differently in Mexico. It is known as Dia de Muertos, meaning the Day of the Dead. As stated by its name, it is the day for family members to celebrate death. Many families head over to the cemetery to spend the rest of the night with their loved ones. They usually place flowers, food, or even gifts around the person's grave. Number 1. Some parts in America and in the UK, it is a tradition for a young man or woman to turn off all the lights and to stare into a mirror. A couple minutes after, the viewer is supposed to see the face of their future spouse over their shoulder. But if the person was to die before getting married, then that person would see a skull. In most cases, the person has to walk backwards towards the mirror, brush their hair 3 times, or even eat an apple that's been cut in 9 pieces. The ritual could only be done at midnight on October 31st.
I don't know where that shit came from, but
All right, well, the one that was about the girl hanging from the tree for hours, and everybody thought she was a decoration. That was pretty fresh.
That was awesome.
That was a little spooky.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yep.
I wasn't really buying a lot of the other ones, so.
See, so I'm gonna say a lot of these fact videos say that Halloween started 2,000 years ago, but I'm gonna disagree with that. I'm gonna say that it was 6,000 years ago in Ireland was the very first act of Halloween.
Yeah.
So
yeah, and it's basically over harvest from a fucking alignment, like a planetary alignment. You know what I mean? Like it's like fucking the same shit as always. It's always the same shit. Everything revolves around fucking planetary alignments and shit. You know what I mean? All the fucking astrological shits. That's how you know when the seasons were coming, and they would make up all these traditional tales to like remind you of like, oh, when this happens, it's because this season is changing. The solstice is the half the year mark, and you got to plant your seeds at this time, and you got to harvest at this time, and you have to do everything to keep everything going. And so like all these stories originated and fucking were handed down over and over again, and then became the fucking tales that we hear now or whatever, you know. But
yeah. And there are a couple laws that there's a lot of strange Halloween related laws. One in your neck of the woods in Los Angeles and I think Hollywood in general. There is a $1,000 fine for using silly string on Halloween between 12 a.m. on October 31st and 12 noon on November 1st. There's a $1,000 fine for using silly string, selling silly string, having silly string. It like becomes
That's so dumb.
It becomes drugs between those hours. Have you ever heard that?
No.
Because I saw
definitely
signs. I saw signs and everything.
That's crazy.
And then also in Alabama, it's illegal to dress as a priest for Halloween.
That's dumb too.
It's like, this is America. We live in America.
Yeah.
Why am I not allowed to dress as a priest when Caitlyn Jenner is the #1 sold costume this year?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, why?
Yeah.
Why am I not allowed to do that? I'm going to be a priest in Alabama this year. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, be a priest, and your name could be Alabama.
A priest with a stripper name? I don't know.
Yeah.
This turned
You
into
could be
a
this zombie stripper beast.
this turned into a weird costume. So I'd like to get your opinion on in my opinion, the grossest Halloween candy of all, candy corn. Do you eat candy corn?
Yeah.
Did you know that candy corn is made by Jelly Belly Company?
No, I didn't know that.
And that they've been using the same recipe since 1900?
I know it's one of the oldest candies for sure. It's been around forever.
I think they've been using the same batch since 1900. I think they made a lot.
You never know.
They made a. I think I want to say that I saw someone, like a comedian, did some bit a long time ago when I was a kid. I forget who it was. Maybe Lewis Black, and he had a whole bit about candy corn and how they just made a bunch of it and nobody eats it and everyone throws it away. And every year in November they just dig through the garbage and like pick them all out and clean them and then repackage them and sell them. They haven't made them for 100 years, and I stand behind that because it seems like they get harder and harder every year.
Yeah, I don't know.
And are they supposed to taste like corn?
No, definitely not. No, they're called candy corns because of the way that they're shaped.
Yeah.
You could put them together and stack them on top of each other, and they'll form like a corn on the cob.
Yeah. But it's like, why? That's the only reason why it's called candy corn. What's the taste supposed to be?
It's just candy. It's supposed to be just candy. I don't know.
It's weird. It's a weird creation, and I don't know how
it's like Peeps on fucking.
Yeah, how does
Easter.
shit like that stay around? It's like Cops. Like, how is it still on TV? Like, fucking, how does that shit stay around for 115 years? People are still eating and buying candy corn.
I don't know. It's just a thing.
That's hella weird, man. I'm tripping out on it now. We need to get away from candy corn. So Halloween is, definitely, people say, spooky time of year, ghosts, and you can look in the mirror and see your future husband. Like, that was 5 spooky facts, and only one was really kind of spooky. The hanging girl one. But I found out there was these two guys. They were called the Toolbox Killers. Sorry about that. Toy box, whatever. The Toolbox Killers, it was Roy Norris and Lawrence Bittaker, and they kidnapped, raped, tortured, and murdered 5 teenage girls over a period of 5 months in Southern California in 1979. And the last of the 5 murders took place on Halloween, and was actually, I was reading about it, and it's by far the scariest Halloween story I've ever heard in my life.
Nice.
So, do you want to hear about it?
Yeah.
Okay. The rest of
Lay it on us.
The rest of this show might get a little graphic, but yeah, it's Halloween. You've been warned just now, and in iTunes it says that our show is explicit. So, this is why. It's not just because we say fuck. So what happened? These guys were already 4 girls deep. They had already killed 4 girls, and it was Halloween night. They were driving around, and they picked up this 16-year-old girl, Shirley, that was hitchhiking home from a Halloween party. And I really shouldn't have said her age. That makes it even worse. Ugh. And fucking so they pick her up. They offer her some weed. She says no. And then one of the guys pulls out a knife and ties her up and gags her. The other guy starts driving around town while they're in the back of the van, her and the dude with the knife. So this is Halloween night. You're tied up in the back of a van with some dudes. And these guys actually had a tape recorder and recorded the whole thing for their own pleasure, I guess. And what happened was initially the guy started hitting her. This has all been transcribed and, you know, for court and shit. The guy started slapping her and hitting her. She was screaming, and then he apparently at this point did some sort of torturing and sodomizing with a pair of pliers and was striking her breasts with a hammer, which is just like way fucking brutal. Like, that's as brutal as it gets. You can't write that into a horror movie. You know what I mean? I've seen Hostel, and in Hostel they burn the bitch's eyeball with a torch, and I think that was better than this. So after a while, they switch places, and the guy that's driving goes in the back, and the guy that was in the back starts driving. And he goes back there. She's screaming on the tape and shit, and he hits her elbow with a sledgehammer, at which point it breaks. She says, "You broke my elbow. Don't hit me again." And then he hits her 25 times with the sledgehammer on the same elbow and shatters the fuck out of it. And then strangled her with the coat hanger. And on the tape, she told them to kill her, and she didn't really put up any sort of fight towards the end when they choked her out. So she was definitely happy to go. This was way fucking brutal. And then they dumped her off in the lawn. And on the tape, they said that they wanted to dump her on the lawn so that they could see the media reaction to it and see themselves on the news and shit. So they dumped her off, and eventually these guys got caught, and they tried to claim that the tape was just them having a threesome with her, a weird threesome, and it was all like a role play thing, and that they didn't do anything about it. But all of them are, or both of them rather, are in San Quentin right now on death row for all of these murders. And it's like, that shit is fucking, that shit's crazy, man. Imagine fucking going through that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's pretty gnarly.
There's
reminds me of like a legit scary movie. You know, like it seems like something that comes from a movie. Like, doesn't even seem real that people would do some shit like that.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy. It's so many steps over my favorite scary movies that I watch. And
right.
I watch scary movies like to get scared and to like have that feeling of, you know, what if I was in that situation? What if someone that I know or someone that I love was in that situation? And like, you know, like the fear and like the helplessness and all that, you know, that's fun and everything. But this was like a real thing that happened, and it wasn't even like recreated for a movie. You know, a lot of times things really happen that are fucked up and they make movies about it, and then you're like, oh man, that's crazy, and it has that same effect. But this was just a tape, just an audio tape that they recorded of them murdering this girl. And you know, I know that a lot of our listeners are weird and strange like me and want to hear the tape, but the tape's not out there. It's gone, so don't bother looking for it. But I do have this other tape that I think is extremely disturbing and fitting for our Shocktober creepy Halloweenness, which is another guy, the Toy Box Murderer. That's why I got him confused. This guy's name was David Parker Ray, and he would kidnap girls. He spent $100,000 on a soundproof basement that was full of all kinds of torture equipment and shit. And he would kidnap girls and keep them in their house. And he kidnapped so many that he eventually made a tape of him explaining the situation that they were in, so that he didn't have to do it over and over again in real life. He would just put the tape on and then go and make dinner or whatever. So, so I have a little bit of that tape that I'm going to play for you. So this is not for the squeamish.
We've had a lot of practice at this, and we're not real concerned about you escaping. You're fucking sure not gonna go anywhere. Now, If you're not already naked, you soon will be. Your clothing will be bagged up and saved until such time as we decide to turn you loose. As far as being naked goes, you might as well get used to it. For what we're going to be using you for, clothing will just be in the way. Besides, I like watching a naked woman's body. All of it. Whether it be in a room or on the TV set. As I've already said, you'll be fed and watered on a regular basis. Not as much as either as you're used to, I'm sure, but enough to keep you healthy. You'll only be fed once a day, like the rest of the animals. And during the first few days, until you adjust to it and your stomach shrinks up, you're going to feel a little weak and you'll be hungry all the time. It won't take long, 3 or 4 days. And during the first few days, until you adjust to the environment, I prefer to keep you in a weakened condition anyways. Now, you already know that you've been kidnapped and brought here for us to train and use as a sex slave. I realize that being abducted and being forced into sexual slavery is a hard pill to swallow. Some girls really have a lot of trouble with it, and I'm sure that you will, to a certain extent. But face it, you can't get away. You can't say no.
Damn.
So he snatches a chick up and fucking ties him up and like,
and
says, here, bitch, listen to this. I'm gonna go make a sandwich.
Yeah, exactly.
And then he comes back.
And he's like, we on the same page?
Like, bitch, you ready? Because it's coming. I'm gonna talk to you like this, like I did in that tape. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to kill that pussy. You're gonna give it up? You don't have a choice. You know what I'm saying?
It was really melodic.
Yeah, he's just like nailing it. You know what I'm saying? He's just like on the same tip the whole time.
Yeah, imagine
So
sitting there listening to that in that basement. You know what I mean?
He's like the real life Jay character from, you know, Jason Mewes plays for Jay and Silent Bob. But he's like the real one. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
He's like, I'm the clique commander. I'm gonna own that pussy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And she's like, is this serious? Is he joking?
Yeah.
I can't tell.
Because it didn't sound legit. Like, it didn't sound scary at all. It sounded like a proposition. It sounded like at the end of every line was like a question mark. You know?
Yeah, a little upward.
Are you serious? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's coming after this sandwich.
After this
I'll be there
sandwich.
in a minute. Hurry up and wait.
Oh man, yeah, that was nuts, man.
Oh, good shit.
So Halloween's a great time to abduct and murder people.
Yeah. I got some horror movie facts.
All right, let's lighten it up with some horror movie facts.
Yeah.
Let's get to it. The mask in Halloween is actually a William Shatner mask. The crew
Spoiler
tried to
alert.
find the cheapest mask they could find at a Halloween store, which happened to be a William Shatner mask, and they just painted it white. The original title of Halloween was supposed to be The Babysitter Murders. Texas Chainsaw Massacre was almost called Head Cheese. The movie Final Destination was actually based off a rejected episode of The X-Files. It took 8 days to shoot the Blair Witch Project, but 8 months to edit it. Pennywise's hair in It was actually Tim Curry's real hair. The words Elm Street are not said once in the original Nightmare on Elm Street. Bosco chocolate syrup was used as the blood in the Night of the Living Dead movie. During filming of Scream, the voice actor for Ghostface was hidden while on set, so his voice was scarier to the actors. In Evil Dead 2, Freddy Krueger from Nightmare on Elm Street's glove can be seen hanging above the door in the tool shed. Jason from Friday the 13th was originally going to be named Josh. Sounds a lot less menacing. In the janitor's name was Fred, and he also wore a red and green striped shirt. Sounds awfully familiar to Wes Craven's other movie, A Nightmare on Elm Street. Jack Nicholson had worked as a volunteer firefighter, so in the movie The Shining, in the scene where he's breaking down the bathroom door, he had decimated the door far too quickly, and they ended up replacing it with a real door to give him more of a realistic struggle. In order to film the premonition scene of Final Destination 3, the actors had to ride the roller coaster 26 times.
Damn.
In order to make Samara's walk as creepy as possible in the ring, they actually filmed her walking backwards and then reversed it. The skeletons used in Poltergeist are not props. They are actual, real human skeletons. In Scream 2, during Cece's death scene, you can see a crew member's head popping above the balcony. How did they not catch that in editing? The barf used in The Exorcist was actually Anderson's pea soup. They had tried Campbell's soup, but apparently they didn't like the way it looked. I can't imagine the smell. Leonardo DiCaprio was originally offered the role of Max in Hocus Pocus, but he turned it down to film another movie. Kevin Williamson was inspired to write Scream after a real-life incident where he found an open window in the house that he was staying at. How did he...
Yeah.
Crazy.
Cool effects, though.
Yeah.
Some of them are pretty cool.
That would have been crazy if Leonardo DiCaprio was in Hocus Pocus. That movie's dope. And William Waffle's favorite movie.
Nice.
Fucking, that was a lot of facts, man. That hit me real quick. Real rapid.
Yeah.
And after that smoke sesh, I could only hold on to one of them, the Hocus Pocus one. That was the only one I remember.
Well, you'll get to listen to it again when you just rewind this episode.
Yep. That'll be a possibility in the future. I mean, in the present. Wherever you are, listener.
Now's the past.
Oh, damn it.
Damn it.
I can never keep up with fucking space-time.
It's
Goddamn
hard. You gotta be
space-time.
gotta be like a brain scientist or
Have
a rocket surgeon.
Have you watched Rick and Morty yet?
Nope.
It's the smartest show
I was waiting.
on
I was
television.
waiting for the drive-in.
Well, you're going to watch the drive-in and you're not going to get it. It's going to be an unreleased episode.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, that's cool. Whatever, man. Just watch the first. Just watch the first episode. That's all you gotta watch. So,
is it creepy?
It's creepy.
How creepy?
It's all the way creepy.
Oh, is it like the universe?
Yeah, all the way. So, if anybody would like to, come and smoke with us during the October season, then you could do that at the Adult Swim Drive-In in Pasadena, California on October 28th. So come down and join us. Come and, shake our hands, kiss our babies, and we'll all hang out and maybe kill somebody. It'll be real close to Halloween. We might kidnap some girls from the drive-in, some quirky Adult Swim girls, and,
creepy.
drive them around in our van for a while.
Super creepy.
What are you doing? Are you giving me theme music?
Yeah.
Theme music for our
Rick and Morty. The scariest drive-in ever.
October 28th.
At the Pasadena Rose Bowl parking lot.
At 8 or something.
There'll be natural habitat zombies all over the place.
That's right. At least 4. I mean 6. At least.
Watch me take this bong load.
Is this a double smoke sesh? We're doing extra smoke sesh. It's getting intense.
Make you want to stab a motherfucker in the face.
Mm-hmm. Joey, did you know that the original Michael Myers mask was a William Shatner mask that they spray painted? They spray painted it white.
Hey, spoiler alert! For the third time in one episode, we stick to the facts, people. Just the facts.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I mean, Halloween. We were a little late to the game because we had all these great episodes that we've been dropping, and we didn't want to wait on them. So Halloween is officially starting now, and the rest of the month is going to be pretty much Halloween themed.
Yeah, I mean, we're still gonna have throwbacks and a couple other surprises, but we're gonna try to keep it. The rest of the Saturday matinees will be scary movie themed.
Yep, and I think
the season.
I think we can announce our special that's going on. When's it gonna be? Next week? Yeah, it's gonna be the 21st. No, not next week. That's gonna be in a couple days because today's the 19th because we're in podcast time.
Yeah.
Today's not the 19th. Today is the 20th. Come on, man. Pay attention. Tomorrow.
Yeah.
tomorrow, everybody, we have our special Back to the Future episode. And it's going to be dope because we're going to have Doc and Marty McFly are both going to be in studio with us because they're going to be coming here to October 21st, 2015. So while they're in town,
we're gonna have a race between our time machine and the DeLorean.
Yeah, and I think we're gonna do good.
We'll see who can get there first.
Ours isn't car based. Yeah, we're not car based, so we just zap there. We're good. Yeah. And it's gonna be great. We don't have any need to reach 88 miles per hour, so we're gonna smoke them in that. We're gonna hopefully get an interview from Marty, and also we're gonna be prank calling Michael J. Fox. So tune in for that tomorrow.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
what scary movies do we got? We got we're gonna have Nightmare on Elm Street coming up, and
we already did that. That was last week.
Evil Dead.
Nightmare on Elm Street was last week. Evil Dead is coming up this week, and then Halloween is coming up on Halloween night.
Oh yeah. All right.
Yeah. So. Cool. Damn podcast time, man. It's crazy. I'm telling you. Because today, to break the fourth wall for everybody, today is the 14th for us, but today is the 20th for you. So when we try to say, oh, we got this going on and we got that going on, it gets a little tough.
Everywhere.
Because we say things that are still coming up that will already be done for you.
And we smoke a lot.
Yeah, you've already done listened. You already done listened and laughed to that Nightmare on Elm Street, and thank you because I think we did a really good job on it. So, thanks for all the love that you guys have sent us. You guys sent us a lot of emails, letting us know that the Nightmare on Elm Street episode was really good. So thank you for that, because it really means a lot. So hopefully that doesn't make us nervous when we actually record it, because we haven't done that yet.
Nice.
Yeah. All right. Well, everybody enjoy your Halloween season, and if you kill somebody, try not to get caught.
Yeah. Peace, bitches.
The Natural Habitat Podcast.